Dusty Rose, the American Dream, asks you all to make his dream a reality and subscribe today, baby.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Adam Mentality World. The Viper, Randy Orton here. RKO's out of nowhere, here, there, everywhere. This is the, if you look down below, you can see that this is the Extreme Rules predictions video. I just like to go through all the 6 matches, tell you who I think is going to get win and why, and then we go from there. If you want to go at it, just look down below in the description. I got all, like I said, all 6 matches listed out. We got like Alexa Bliss versus Bayley for the Raw Women's Championship. You just tell me who you think is going to win, and we'll see who gets the best. Because the person that gets the best and the closest to all 6 right will win the grand prize of a shout out on the results video. Because that's how it works. We do the predictions video now, we watch Extreme Rules, and then we do the results video. So if you want to do that, more than free, more than welcome to. I encourage it. Just do go down there below, like I said, and I will give you a shout out if you win. Yeah, that's it. So there's 6 matches. There's 6. These 4 were lingering a little bit. 6 matches. We're gonna start with the first one. All right. So for match number 1, we have got for the Raw Tag Team Championship. And I realize that this is no longer the Tag Team Championship, but I am not buying the new ones. Not yet anyway, because I like those belts so much because the New Day brought prestige to them. It's like, yes, I can actually get behind these belts. And then I get it, and then just ripped away from me. Now they have the new belts. Anyway, this is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. We got the Hardys, who are the current champions, versus Sheamus and Cesaro. There's really only 2 ways to go this. Of course, there's either Sheamus and Cesaro win, or the Hardy Boys win. I think they've done everything they can with the Hardy Boys winning. Like I said, if Cesaro and Sheamus lose, they're going to have to split up or do something, or they're going to have to actually physically murder the Hardy Boys at Extreme Rules. Because they lost to them like 2 or 3 times now. This will be the 3rd or 4th time. I said last time they shook their hands. The last pay-per-view, like, all right, cool, you won, go off. And they go off, and then they come back and they beat them up. They turned heel. Now once you turned heel, you cannot lose to them again. Otherwise, you're stupid. There's no prestige or anything to your name. You're just like, oh, it's Sheamus and Cesaro. They always lose to the Hardys. So I'm going to say the Hardy Boys finally lose, even though they're on the cover, the poster for Extreme Rules. I say the Hardy Boys lose. I hope that, like I said, I predicted this the other time. I said I hope that maybe Cesaro and Sheamus beat them up so much that they finally become broken, and we can get that over with, because everybody's obsessed with this broken thing, which I'm really not a huge fan of myself. So I could say Cesaro and Sheamus finally become the Tag Team Champions again. After they beat the New Day, they became champions. I think they're going to beat the Hardys and become the champions. And my buddies Zoe and Manny, they agree. It's for the Cruiserweight Championship. I don't have that belt currently. I might get it one day. But that is between the current champion Neville versus A-Double or Austin Aries. I hate that name, A-Double. That does not make any sense. This could go either way. Let's see. I'm not a huge fan of this match. I said Neville's doing the best stuff he's ever done. Austin Aries, not a big fan of. That being said, I think TJ Perkins is going to stick his nose into this match, and then he's going to interfere. But he's going to do something to cause Austin Aries to actually win the match, but he's not going to actually get the title, like by disqualification or some other means like that. So Austin Aries is going to win the match, but he will not be the Cruiserweight Champion. And then they'll go from there, whether they have another rematch or TJP will want his finally have his title shot against Neville. But that's who I'm predicting. My buddies also agree with me on that one. For the 3rd match, it is going to be for the Raw Women's Championship between Bayley and Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is the current champion. They kept referencing this to the kendo stick on a pole match, whatever. So whoever gets the kendo sticks, it kept saying over and over again, will legally get to use the kendo stick. So I honestly think Bayley's going to get it there, grab the kendo stick, and be able to use it. But at some point, I believe Alexa Bliss is going to grab it from her and hit her with it. As soon as she hits her, Alexa Bliss will lose via disqualification. But once again, like with the Neville disqualification, I believe Alexa Bliss will still be your champion, even though Bayley will win the match. So then they'll go on to have another pay-per-view against each other. Maybe they have a match on Raw where it's like, hey, I would have beaten you, but you got disqualified. And my buddies agree with me that Bayley's gonna, no, not Bayley, no, sorry, psych, hold on. correction. My friends think Alexa Bliss is going to win. I think Alexa Bliss is going to keep the title, like I said, but I think Bayley's going to technically win the match. Match numero cuatro is for this beauty, the Intercontinental Championship, with the current champion Dean Ambrose versus The Miz. Once again, this is the third match in a row where I think some kind of disqualification is going to come into play because The Miz made the stipulation where, hey, if Dean Ambrose does anything to get disqualified, then I'm going to win the belt back. So I think they're going to do a lot of that during the match because, of course, everybody knows Miz is like an opportunist, kind of like Edge was the ultimate opportunist. So I think Miz is going to keep trying to get disqualified the whole time, and eventually something's going to happen where the Miz will become the new Intercontinental Champion, and my buddies agree with me on that one. So for the fifth match, this is the only intergender match on the pay-per-view. It is between Noam Dar and Alicia Fox versus Rich Swann and Sasha Banks. Me and my buddies all agree that I think Sasha Banks and Rich Swann are going to win. And the reason why I think they're going to win is because they started pulling Sasha to 205 Live. And they're trying to get more people to watch 205 Live. And if Sasha Banks loses in her first match on a pay-per-view after she started going to 205 Live, I think that's going to kind of kill the steam behind that. So to keep 205 alive, even though it is 205 Live, it's basically dead. I think they're going to actually have Sasha Banks and Rich Swann win over Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. Alright, so now we have the main event. It's not for the Universal Championship because Brock Lesnar is in hiding. Not really in hiding. He just doesn't want to compete. He doesn't want to wrestle and just sit back and collect his money. I can't blame the guy. If I could get paid lots of money to do nothing, I'd do the exact same thing myself. He's earned it. Alright, so it is a fatal five-way to go on to fight Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fury. That's whatever. I don't know what Vince is smoking. But, so we got five competitors. First one, we got Finn Balor. If Finn Balor goes on to beat Brock Lesnar, that's going to be awesome for him. If he goes off to lose to Brock Lesnar, that's going to really hurt Finn Balor. Because Finn Balor is kind of like the next big thing. Kind of like he's the next big thing for Raw. And then they got Shinsuke Nakamura, kind of like the next big thing for SmackDown. So if Finn Balor wins, it'd be great if he wins against Brock. If he loses against Brock, that's going to be really bad for Finn. Next, we have got Samoa Joe. He's kind of like a dark horse. People aren't really expecting him to win, I don't think, because he's never really been in the championship title contention. But it could be a good opportunity to get him in there. I would love to see a match between Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar one day. I think their styles would be really good together. Third, we got Seth freaking Rollins. He's fought Brock before. He's done really good. He's the only one who could just lose clean to Brock, I think, and then bounce back because he could just like act like his knee was hurting really bad or something. People, oh no, the sympathy angle. So he could win. Next we got Roman Reigns. He's fought Brock before, as we all know. He almost beat him when they had it at WrestleMania 31 when Seth freaking Rollins showed up and cashed in the Money in the Bank. He's a pretty good person to choose, but there's a lot of rumors we've heard for a while that Roman's going to fight Brock at WrestleMania. But I was thinking, if Braun comes back, he could go, Brock, and come out and interfere, like distract Roman. Then Brock could get him up, boom, F5, and then Brock wins. And then Brock could go off again, and then you still keep that Roman Braun thing going on for a little while. Or number 5, you got Bray Wyatt. He is a huge underdog going to win this match because, let's be honest, he did win the WWE Championship on SmackDown, but then he got ripped away from him by Randy Orton. They had that stupid House of Horrors match in that $36,000 house. That's a piece of junk. Yeah, let's see. I don't really see him winning either. But let's say that could be cool. Like if he did go against Brock Lesnar, even though he keeps saying he's gonna beat Brock Lesnar, he's the only one that can beat Brock Lesnar. Let's say that's confidence right there, in a made-up sport. But then again, Braun could come back for him too because that Bray and Braun have a history together, and Braun and Brock have a history together a little bit. But that being said, I'll go ahead and say it. My buddy Zoe picked Finn Balor. My buddy Manny picked Seth Rollins. And I'm going with the big dog, Roman Reigns. Dun, 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 I think he might win. Like I said, I think they're going to maybe do the Braun storyline to kind of get him in there too. Get the three of them intertwined together and then build up to WrestleMania. But you never know. That's what I think. That is it for the predictions video. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, tell me who you think is going to win the matches below, and we'll see who does better. And until the next video, enjoy Extreme Rules, and I will catch you later, everybody. Peace.